Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition on the Mysterious JG. The Ōtomo maybe keeping Takahisa or whoever he was out of that city did give me a little more time, because this is definitely not quite what I was expecting. But we're heading for Taka Castle. There's nobody for us to request reinforcements from, because the whole world is against us here. Sorry. So war info. Yeah, I had a better aggression lead over them off screen because they had just lost their attack on our trading partners, who we're going to have to go after now. Oh well, no, hold on, I'm confused. I thought these guys joined. The Sagara. They're not listed. I thought they joined against us. Maybe they joined with us. I'm joining Clan 1, joining Clan 3. No, never mind. I don't understand. I thought I saw a message saying the Sagara. Maybe it said they were staying out of it and I misread it, but a maiden has come of age and wishes to pay respects to Lord Yoshihisa. A maiden in the clan has come of age and wishes to pay respects. So she doesn't get to talk herself. Anyway, this is Shimazu Tomo. She's part of the Tomo family. She could be dangerous. She could be working for Pharaoh 90. But seems like she's... Well, it's one of the generic female portraits they just assign as daughters. I like this one. I don't know. For some reason, this one comes across as being kind of intelligent. That is her best stat, that and formality. That's typical of the female randomly generated officers. It'd be silly if they had, like, really high leader and valor. No offense to the ladies. But the idea that they have, like, you know, formality, which kind of represents etiquette, that would be pretty realistic for a Japanese court woman. And intelligence, let's face it, girls are smarter than we are. And sorry, apologies to the 10% or less of my viewers who are female. I didn't, whatever. I have finished my hairdressing ritual and will serve my clan as both my father's daughter and a retainer of the Shimazu. I'm not going to be one of those. I'm going to be more like the animated Mulan, who, you know, pretended to be a boy and had really great qualities, but wasn't like ludicrous, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon level of martial artist like the live-action pro-Hong Kong crackdown Mulan. But I'm not really Mulan at all, because I'm not Chinese and I'm not dressed as a boy, so never mind. Refugees from Taka Castle have fled to other lands in an attempt to avoid the fighting, but it seems they've come back, except a few, because they realize those other lands all sucked. Tomo has gone to war with us. Let us watch how they initiate their attack as we prepare for war ourselves. Oh no, they got rid of Akira Tozawa. I don't even remember who that was. Like Akira Tozawa. I think he was like a pro wrestler, maybe. Or maybe I'm just really confused.
These are the results from last month.
So we're going to start burning through the food pretty fast. So I'm glad I didn't sell a bunch of it to build reinforcements for this castle, which I thought would be more useful. In my off-screening, I found out it never seemed to enter into anything. We might have gotten bonuses from having that fortress nearby, but I think I built the fortress, so I think that's all still to the good. But like actually making money for a change is nice. I need to really concentrate more on muskets than horses, because the computer is not bothering to send guys out with horses very often. Maybe the Shimazu weren't a particularly good horsey clan.
Let us begin the council.
He wants to hear everyone's thoughts. Okay, so now I need to pick stuff that's going to help us out during war. So suddenly nobody has any. Provision consumption down is good. Blockade power up. We are actually going to need that, because if things go anywhere near as well as they went when I off-screened this. Not only are we going to beat the Ōtomo back despite being outnumbered, thanks to our infantry and special Shimazu power, we're also going to take one of that motherfucker's castles. Where's your god now? I guess I should save that for when we've actually succeeded. So yeah, blockade power up will be good because we're about to go after one of their castles. Provision consumption down is good, even though he's not giving me the policy points I would like. So we have one opportunity to choose policy points. My main things right now are war and economy. And none of you guys are really doing great on war. Zerf's giving us a little. You're giving us more. Zerf's giving us more economy than you are. Maybe I should just do the frickin' math. 17 dangerous to do math in your head when you're being recorded, but 17 plus 13 was 30 last time I checked. So Zerfal's given us 32 policy points. This guy's given us 25. And then by this guy, I mean the clan leader. And this guy's given us 24. So even though I like the distribution of his points a little bit more, Zerf is definitely giving us the most bang for our buck overall. Just maybe not building up military as fast as I would like, or commerce. So we'll let Uncle Baldo carry the day here.
Let us end this council.
I have an idea.
I'm the angriest little boy in your entire clan, but I'd still like to participate. Pure infantry morale. Units that comprise only of infantry have greater morale. Like it. Refugee increase speed up. Base population increases more quickly. I don't remember exactly what I was offered when I off-screened this, but I think I got pure infantry and something I liked better than refugee protection. Town support has been enacted in Uesugi. In order to get that, castle trade zone income up. That sounds good, but we would need more than 3 officers with urban planning, so I don't know exactly how to go about that, other than increasing the knowledge of our non-created officers who've already got as many skills as they're allowed to get, I believe. So what do I want next? We really are going to need to get flood damage down, but it's going to be a long-ass time, and I think there are lesser flood damage things that'll help. We are in the worst part of the country for flooding. Territorial law, I definitely want, but we're way short of... Maybe I should have gotten some more rhetorical points. Oops. So we need more rhetorical points to get that. That will help with some of those officers that are in the red. The next one I really want to get is infantry armor, but that's going to cost... We need a lot of military policy to do that. A lot. And then pure infantry is good, but as we're finding out, some of our... I don't know exactly how you go about... Maybe once we have this policy, the AI will try to do it, but it doesn't look like you can go in and manually set it to be all infantry. As far as what we could afford, I need to start working on just the general commerce policies. And agriculture I have not been as concerned with, but this is the last... I don't like having this sitting here not being used. It's the last one that I intend to get of just this normal path. Fertilizer would be good too eventually, but that's more expensive, obviously. And I don't care about exemption because I'm not using that as a tactic right now. For commerce, it's going to slow us down getting to infantry armor. Because even the fact that we're making more gold doesn't mean I'm going to have the policy points. So I'm tempted to just leave these alone, but at the same time, they're so good. We need to increase our trade zone income. We need to make investment cheaper. What I would love to work on, monopolize I'm not as excited about. What I'd love to work on is if there's any kind of economic policies where development costs of facilities are cheaper, but I do not see that so far. So let's go ahead with the understanding that it's going to take us forever to earn enough military points. Hopefully by the time we do, I will also have had time to save up the commerce points necessary for infantry armor. And what's your recruit speed up? What I need to get Elite militia would be useful eventually, just because I'm probably not going to be all infantry. But the, yeah, level 2 infantry, they are crushing it for us so far. Commerce, actions 1. Trade zones we haven't expanded into, so let's get going on that. Let's see the tutorial on reinforcements, even though I'm not sure we're going to get to take advantage of it properly. Oh, I also forgot to set the timer on this video, so let me see exactly how far I am in, and see if we can salvage this. I'm 10 minutes in, okay. Do you wish to see a tutorial on reinforcements? Sure. You can request reinforcements from anyone except for the clan you are fighting. Yes, that's right, I talk like this. Taishi has a great range of wonderful female voices. You could never tell he wasn't a woman. Anyway, but if you ask a non-ally, you must be prepared for harsh conditions. The conditions will change depending on the strength of the base requested, so try to choose the most appropriate base for the situation. If you accept the conditions and the other clan approves, the reinforcements will be able to use... You will be able to use the selected base and its soldiers freely for 6 months. The borrowed castle will use our provisions. Do make sure not to borrow too many. And my phone is ringing. They could help us. So our relationship with Arima is but one of business. Let's leave it things that way for now. They've got like no soldiers though. Well, no, they've got 2,300. Means we don't really, oh, they want 5,100 gold? No. We don't really want to do this anyway because we've already got an army. Like, I could have marched with an army of 8 and then requested reinforcements from them and had that be the 9th unit in our army, but I believe 9 is the most units we can have in an army. So they would be a separate army, which could be useful to us, but I mean, if I was willing to dump all the gold I have, I could try to get several of their units to march against the Aso, but I don't think that's going to work. So we got our tutorial. That was nice. There might have been more to the tutorial that we missed, like the actual details of negotiating, but I think we did what was really needed to be done. Oh, there's a horsey spot that I didn't put horsies on. I put a reservoir there. But that's probably still a good idea. So let's keep work going on these. 500 gold.
Understood.
Understood.
Yeah, I guess some of this was stuff I was doing off screen because I thought I'd developed some stuff that is not showing as developed.
I understand. Right.
Understood.
Got it.
This guy's developing these places while we're in combat. It's impressive. Yeah, but I need to start working on having like lots of muskets. I don't think I'm missing any resource hexes that muskets really belong in. I need to think about pulling out those trade towns, even though I developed them all the way up to level 3. Yikes. Might want to pull those out and put horse factories there. And off screen, I mixed my muskets with my horses, but we're just using muskets a lot more right now. We'll put in some more stables later. We've got horse islands down here. I'm leaving these 2 spots open in case I want to put the other 2 things in, and also park war officers here when we're at peace. But yeah, we just spent a decent amount of money. Maybe more than we should have. So let's get back to action. Matsunaga's eliminated by Oda. I bet there was some pretty cool cinematics if that involved Hisahide's suicide, but apparently we don't get them. We do get some other clan events. Yuki was eliminated by Hojo. Oh no. Yuki... I can't think of a Yuki in pro wrestling world, so never mind. I'm sure there are some.
Wait here for now.
Just chill out. Wait till they've gathered the lambs for the slaughter. So we are outnumbered about 3-1 almost. So this will be interesting. But I know I did the conditions right because we're getting this movie.
Provoked the king of Kyushu.
King in
Driven
quotes.
from Hyuga, Yoshisuke Ito sought help from his relative Sorin Ōtomo of Bungo.
The Bungo Master.
Sorin, who desired to create a Christian country in Hyuga, considered this to be a godsend and marched a large force south.
My lord, the Ōtomo forces have almost reached us. The signal?
Not yet. And we won't need a signal.
So never, I guess.
Don't let me down, Toshihisa.
If you do, I'll kill you from beyond the grave.
Right. There is no need for a signal. We move when our prey comes in range. That is the Shimazu way. I'm depending on you, Iehisa.
The Shimazu way. Great ambushes at low prices.
Our prey has fallen into our trap. My lord, we await your word.
Everyone, rush the enemy formation. Now is the time to show them how the Shimazu fight.
Ooh, baby. 4 horsemen.
The decoy unit pretends to flee. The enemy that follows is surrounded and wiped out. This was one of the special strategies of the Shimazu clan. Certainly, there are many similar strategies. The strength of the decoy unit, the speed and mobility of the surrounding unit, and most of all, the timing for this coordinated attack. All of these came together for the Shimazu clan of Satsuma, making this strategy exceptionally effective for them. And the Shimazu clan used this strategy to bury numerous powerful enemies.
Oh, Jonin Tawara's in charge, huh? I would not have thought he was the head. I would have thought the Ōtomo dude would have come out and done battle himself. Alright, men, attack. They've fallen into our trap. Break them down so that they never oppose the Shimazu again. I'm not too fond of chasing the enemy down, but this is the Ōtomo we're talking about. I'll make an exception. Let us punish those who govern cruelly, who wage unjust wars, not like us, who just attack everybody because it's justice. Charge. Slay all of the Ōtomo forces. I'll take Soren's head with my own hands. The Ōtomo army is in disarray. Let us lock them in with a pincer attack. Found enemy units at Taka. Let us settle things with them. I suggest going with the twin-headed dragon for this battle. Interesting. That's not what I got off screen. They made a big deal about us using ambush tactics. If you would like to use another plan, please select the preparation screen. So when I did this fight off screen, I had 2 very powerful ambush units, and I worked very hard to maneuver them behind the enemy force. Since the units that were supposed to be ambushers were too freaking powerful and they weren't being forced to withdraw. So I just kind of moved them around. But honestly, the units that were supposed to lure them into ambush had defeated them thanks to level 2 infantry before my ambush units could even strike. So Twin-Headed Dragon is probably more realistic as what we need to do here. When going into battle with less... Oh, I didn't see what that said. You can change your unit positions in your battle plan. Change positioning, unit list. Dispatches is not what I meant. Quests. Okay, we have to defeat the Ōtomo army. We've already done. We've got everything else. We just have to make sure we win at this point, and we've got the quest correct.
Let us show you our skill.
Twin-headed dragon. Units split up into attackers and defenders. This is what we did last time, and it worked. Twin-headed dragon is a plan that puts together units that focus on attack and units that focus on defense. Attackers raid, boast high offensive power and speed. They run freely throughout the battlefield, finding and attacking enemies. The defense are skilled in defense. They are slow. Assign them protecting the main unit. Okay. I think we're going to go with this. And I'm not going to do the ambush plan, despite what they talked about in the cinematic. Because we don't need to use that. We just need to win. We have put an outpost on the battlefield. If we defend it, the battle will be in our favor. FAQ I read basically said, don't worry about outposts. They give you a minor morale boost to the side that owns them. The AI has a tendency to go after them aggressively if they're yours, which, since they're not really that useful, it can be good. Just let them go after your outposts and either concentrate on the units that they're no longer close to or attack them from behind while they're going after these outposts. So this dude is the main force, and he's got a lot of troops. Ōtomo himself is not here on the battlefield. He was both of the times. I played this whole battle through once, and another time I got to this point, and then I was like, what am I doing? I'm not recording. Stop spending the time. But,
Your command?
even though they're supposed to be on defense, I want them to get across the water.
Please, command me. Everyone advance!
Please, command me. Ready yourselves.
It's time. Let's begin.
You are just a regular guy. You are a regular guy, but these guys are the raiders, so they've got like specifically super advanced levels of power. I want to try to have them sneak in and flank.
Let's do it.
Your command? Let us begin.
Your command? Ready yourselves. Please command me.
Now, they'll probably come forward. They got us outnumbered. I mean, I guess... Oh, you see, they don't have as big a troop advantage as it said they would. Because they've got, I guess, another army that's back and not in the battle. And also, we have fortresses that decrease their maximum level of troops. So we are much closer to being even than I thought we would be. I could fall back here and try to defend the fortresses, but I feel like being aggressive. Where'd the Shimazu? They're not known for being, like, defensive in battle. I mean, they are known for that a bit because of the use of ambushing. Oh, and see, it's not even swamp. I thought it was, like, total water based on that weird tactics map. Go to our scouts. We found the enemy's location. Please use this information when making your plans.
Your command? Ready yourselves. Your command? Let's begin.
Your command?
We haven't moved that far forward at all.
Your command? Do not fear.
It's time. Let's begin.
Your command? Let's begin.
Please command me.
We want to sneak in and get the big attackers close to that.
Tell me what to do. Begin.
They'll get in each other's way a bit, but
Ready yourselves.
it'd be nice if these guys could sneak in. It's like it's going to be tough to completely flank, but maybe I could sneak in and get these guys to go after the main unit. That would end it fast. I don't know, though. That's an awfully convoluted path they'd be taking, marching right through the rest of our army.
Let's do it.
Your command? Everyone, please be careful. We have located the enemy's location.
escape.
Kalanawari Sanada is going to take care of business personally. According to our sources, we found the enemy's location. Okay. We've only got one unit that wants to use any kind of tactics.
Please give me a command.
So they've got some real weak units on this side. We should be able to roll them up easily.
Let's begin.
And then come in from the side.
I'll show you my plan. Begin. I'll show you my plan.
And he wants to go straight to muskets.
Your command? Everyone, please be careful.
Please command me. Let us begin.
Please command me. Ready yourselves. Please command me. Let's begin.
Please command me. Do not fear.
It's time. Prepare yourselves.
Please command me. Let's begin.
We have located the enemy's location.
First strike always wins. Crush the enemy. Booyah.
Attack.
Release.
Now, flank them. Morale boost from the outposts.
Seems to be someone with a plan.
Yeah, I bet. Now that we're all in close and I got all these created officers, I'm expecting some plans.
Please command me. Do not fear.
Please command me.
It's time. Let's begin.
Okay, so some of these guys didn't move as expected. Which is, you know, part of war, I suppose.
Let me show you my plan.
Leave the defense of this place to us. We will ward off the
I
enemy.
will defeat you, even if it costs me my life.
I have a plan.
I shall bring the enemy to their knees with my mighty spear. Please give Tempest the order. I
must
like
not
it.
lose this battle.
Your command?
Things could get kind of tough for Tadamasu Sata here. Because he's in danger of getting flanked. But a lot of pressure we can put on the person who's attacking him from the other side here.
Your command?
I'll show you my plan.
Disheartened. Oh, I didn't read Uncle Baldo's dialogue. I feel bad about that.
See my strategy.
Muskets are going to fuck them up. I think everybody's got their orders.
See the difference in our skill.
Now he's trying to dishearten us. Battle of Solevans. Let's go forward. Everyone follow me. Lead his grandma. He's not the enemy leader, is he? No.
They were more than I expected.
So this is where I fall. Yeah, we're crushing them. We were almost even thanks to our fortresses, and we've got much better officers, and we got a lot of infantry. So this is turning into a complete rout. Victors in our grasp. The enemy will come at us fiercely too. Do not drop your guards.
There appears to be someone with a plan.
Everybody's got plans now. Everybody's got a plan till you get punched in the face. But fortunately, we're the ones doing the punching.
I have a plan. I hope you don't underestimate my strength.
Yeah, it would be kind of stupid of them now, considering we've been kicking their ass. I should be reading these texts, especially from our...
Time. Let's begin.
I have a plan.
Oh, he's gonna charge.
You'll regret it.
I'm gonna let the main force actually back off, but I think they can coordinate it.
We'll level them.
We'll bring them to melee and take down Kananori Psycho soldiers.
Get in our way, you'll regret it.
Let me show you my plan. It appears we were just better.
Drum boy. My raiders have barely had a chance to get in here.
See my strategy.
Take aim. I can see a gap in Tsunokuma's unit defenses. Let us exploit it and crush them. Takes down defense. Or just muskets, which just does muskets. They're usually pretty good, but with take aim, I think we're probably less likely to do damage to allies. Go with Dragonfly. That seems to be working pretty good. Dragonfly cutter. Bang.
Your command?
I feel like you're not needed over there anymore, man. So this video is going to go a little long, but we'll just win this battle here and then call it a video. Morale is sunk. Battle is completely in our favor. Victory is ours. Never mind. We just completely won the morale meter. We barely lost any soldiers at all. So when we come back next time, we'll tally up the... They don't have like a deeds system in this game for people to get credit for their deeds. But we will at least look at the total aggression meters of each clan and how that's going to work. When we come back next time. And we'll also have some plot stuff. It'll be cool. You'll enjoy it. See you then.